It just reflects the budget constraint. It says when the price of good J goes up by 10%, my real income goes down by whatever share it is of my budget. So let's say SJ is 0.1. So a 10% increase in the price of good J is going to be a 1% reduction in my real income. Since I have a 1% reduction in my real income, on average across goods, I got to reduce consumption by 1%. Right? I gotta reduce consumption. This sort of tells me it's kind of a version of the law of demand, right? It's a version of law of demand that comes right off the budget constraint. When the price of something goes up, you're poor. You got to buy less of something. Now, it's possible if it was a given good, it won't be less of that good, but then it's got to even more so be less of other goods. Gary loved this point. He always loved to make the point that a lot of demand just comes right off the budget constraint. When the price of something goes up and your income doesn't change, you're poorer. And when you're poor, you can't afford to buy what you were buying before. So people say, well, I won't buy any less. Well, don't tell me you won't buy any less of just that. Tell me what you're buying less of. Well, I'm not going to respond on anything. Well, you can't do that, right? You've got to buy less of something. And the substitution effect generally is pushing you to buy less of this. So unless you have a really good reason why you're going to take it somewhere else rather than here, law of demand seems like a pretty good idea. Right? So law of demand's not that far from the budget constraint. Okay? You can violate it. Right? Another way to look at it. Another point that Gary loved. Here's your budget constraint. Here's how much you're buying. When the price of good one goes up, what happens? Or make it when good price of good one goes down. That's even easier to see. Price of good one goes down, your budget constraint shifts out like that. This point doesn't move. This point moves out. You're better off, but you're better off in a very skewed way. You got more opportunities here, but you got a lot more opportunities over on this side. That's where your budget constraint. So he used to say, even if I picked randomly from my budget set, if I just chose at random, the center of gravity is going to move toward X1, because that's where the opportunities went. People see that?